Today we are discussing on Anvaya, how the Anvaya should be done and what are the points we have to take care while doing Anvaya. These are the things we will be seeing today. In Anvaya, mainly is screen visible? Hariom, is screen visible?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, now, yeah. Okay. In Anvaya, the main things we have to see is there are 5 points. Okay. In that, for you, second point is not needed. Pada Vishleshana or Padartha is not asked for you. Padacheda, Anvaya, Artha and Vyakarana Vishesha. These 5 things are important there. Okay, for you. The second one is not needed. Instead of one more thing is added, that is Artha is divided into 2. One is Bhavartha and second is Shastrartha. Okay, Bhavartha, Shastrartha. There are 2 divisions in that. Okay, what is that I will tell. Okay, Padacheda. Padacheda means first thing is identifying each padas and dividing them. Okay. Then Pada Vishleshana, understanding what is Karta, what is Karma, which Anta Pada it is, which Linga it is, which Vibhakti it is. These all the things understanding is Pada Vishleshana. Next is Anvaya. On that basis we have to rearrange the sentence. That is called as Anvaya. Okay. Then will come Artha. What is the meaning of that Shloka? And Vyakarana Vishesha. The grammatical points, Sandhi and Samasa, specially for you. Okay. This is the Krama. Each one will see the meaning. Okay. What it means and others. Padacheda, separating each words by dividing Sandhi Padas. We have to divide Sandhi Padas and we have to identify each words. And what is the Pada? Pada means which is having Suptingantam Padam is Sutra. Pada means it should have Vibhakti or Lakara. Therefore, we have to only divide Sandhi Padas. Because Pada means it should have at the end the Vibhakti. If there is no Vibhakti at the end, it is not considered as Pada. Therefore, we have to only divide the Sandhis. Samasa should be kept as it is. How we will come to know what is Sandhi and what is Samasa? Sandhi, only Sandhi will have some Vibhaktis or something in between 2 Padas. If it is Samasa, in between there will be no Vibhaktis. Just joining of 2 words will be happening and those both words together at the end they will be having Vibhakti. In between there will be no Vibhakti. Then it is Samasa. Therefore, while doing Padacheda, we have to only divide pure Sandhis, not Samasas. Okay. Samasa should be kept as it is. That is the main thing. And Pada Vishleshana is understanding what is Karta, what is Karma, these all the things. Okay. That is not needed for you in the exam thing. To understand Anvaya, we want this Pada Vishleshana. We should know what Vibhakti is used, which Karaka is there, those all the things we should know. Then we can have proper meaning. Therefore, we want this. But in exam, we don't have to mention this. Next, we have Anvaya. Anvaya means arranging jumbled words into an organized sentence structure. We have to make it in the sentenced way. Okay. Like What is the sentence format? We have in Sanskrit, we have karta, karma and kriya. Karta should be at the starting, kriya will be at the ending, karma will be following the kriya pada. Before kriya pada, karma will be there. That is we have the format. In English, how we have, subject plus verb plus object. Same way in Sanskrit we have karta, karma, kriya. This is the order, and accordingly, if Visheshanas are there or if Shashti Vibhakti are there, those all where they are matching with which word they are getting Anvaya. We have to see and we have to rearrange the sentence. Therefore, whichever is Kriya Pada, we have to identify first and keep it at the end, and Kartru Pada we have to identify, we have to keep it at the starting. Other words will be coming in between. Each shloka will be having its own way to understand the Anvaya. Okay, that we will see detailed how to identify Anvaya Padas. First thing what we have to do, Karaka and their placements we have to understand. Karaka, which Karaka is there and where it should be placed. If Karta is there, it should be placed at the starting. If Kriya Pada should be at the end, and Karma Pada should be before Karma, isn't it? Before Kriya Pada, Karma Pada should be there. These all the things we have to see first. First thing what we have to do, we have to identify the verb. What is the verb in that sentence, in that shloka? After identifying verb, we have to identify the subject. Subject means Karta. Kaha, who is doing the work. Kaha karoti, who is doing. Okay. Then it will become Karta. And identify the object. What or whom will be the question. Okay. What or whom. Enannu. Okay. Kim pashyati, kim karoti, kim pathati. Like this, kim will be the question for object. Karma will be getting. Then we have to arrange their places. Identify adjectives and other karakas. If there are any adjectives, Visheshanas. Visheshanas are there. With what word they are related, behind them we have to keep. All the Visheshanas. Visheshanas will be behind the word they are explaining. Behind the noun they are explaining. And other karakas will be in between Karta and Karma. If Shashti Vibhakti is there, Shashti Vibhakti will be same way. Like adjective only, Shashti Vibhakti also. Shashti Vibhakti behind what it is related. Okay. Behind related word. Whichever word is related with that, it will be behind that word, Shashti Vibhakti. Otherwise, meaning will not be coming. Okay. Like if I am telling, Koppalasya Chhatraha Vidyalaye Pathati. That means the student of Koppal is studying in some college. Okay. If I am telling Chhatraha Koppalasya Vidyalaye Pathati, then it is giving the meaning as, he is the student is somewhere else, but he is studying in Koppal's college, isn't it? Like that, what will happen? The Shashti Vibhakti, whenever we are adding, wherever we are adding, it will be related to the next word, whichever it is connected with. Therefore, we had sometimes in the shloka we have to see Shashti Vibhakti also, where it should be related. Okay, this is one thing. And next, sometimes we have to add some words or some extra words we have to add to make proper Anvaya. To make proper sentence, we have to borrow some. Sometimes they can be Kriya Pada may not be there in the sentence, we have to take sometimes. Sometimes Karta may not be there, we have to take. Karma may not be there, we have to take. Sometimes Cha, Iti, like that, Avyayas may be needed, we can take. Okay. Sometimes same verbs or same Karta or same Karma can be repeated. Okay. Those all things are also possible while doing Anvaya. That we will see when we are seeing the shloka. Artha, meaning of each word, and direct meaning of shloka. Okay. Next, it is only called as Bhavartha. Okay, and there is a Shastrartha, one more. Okay, Vachyartha and Shastrartha. Shastrartha means comprehending the meaning of the shloka as per Ayurveda. Okay, according to Ayurveda, you have to comprehend the meaning of the shloka. In Vachyartha, you are just telling what it is. Example, Brahmi Muhurte Uttishtet Swastho Rakshartha Mayushaha is a shloka. What you will write? Meaning you will write, the healthy person should wake up at early morning. Over. In Shastrartha, you will be telling what is the meaning of Brahmi Muhurta, why we have to wake up at Brahmi Muhurta. Some points you can explain there, because Shastrartha is comprehending the meaning as per Ayurveda. How this shloka is important in Ayurveda, how this work is important in Ayurveda, something like that. In 4 to 5 sentences, we have to explain the Anvaya, the shloka. Then it is called as Shastrartha. As per Ayurveda, what is the importance that shloka we have to tell. Okay, this will be only asked for 10 marks questions, Shastrartha. 5 marks questions will not be having Shastrartha. Okay. Next, if you see example, the first shloka I have taken here, Ragadi Rogan Satatan Ushaktan Asheshakaya Prasutan Asheshan Autsukya Moha Ratidan Jaghana Yo Purva Vaidyaya Namostu Tasmai is a shloka. Okay. Here, Ragadi Rogan is one word. While making Padacheda, I can't separate Raga, Adi, Roga, because there is no vibhakti in between Raga, Adi and Roga. Okay. Therefore, it is Samasta Pada. With Samasa, this Pada is there. Therefore, I have to keep it together. Raga, Adi, Rogan. If I want to divide, I want to show that, okay, I know there are 3 words, then I have to put an hyphen. Okay, if I put hyphen, then it is okay if I have to divide. Raga Adi Rogan. Satata Anushaktan. Asheshakaya Prasrutan is one word. Asheshan. An, Dvitiya Vibhakti we can see everywhere, isn't it? Therefore, when Vibhakti is in, then it will become Pada. We are identifying Padas here. Therefore, Ragadi Rogan is one Pada. Satatanu Shaktan is one Pada. Asheshakaya Prasrutan is one Pada. Asheshan is one Pada. Autsukya Moha Ratidan is one Pada. Just I am Autsukya Moha Aratidan. I am putting hyphen. I am identifying each words that we can do, but it is not compulsory to do. I can just write Autsukya Moha Ratidan. Jaghana is one. Yaha Apurva Vaidyaya Namaha Astu Tasmai is Pada Vibhaga. After Pada Vibhaga, the thing is we have to identify what is Karta, what is Karma, what all any other Karakas are there or what, we have to see. Then only we can make the proper sentence. Here there are 2 Kriyapadas. One is Jaghana is also Kriyapada, because you know this shloka, it's very famous shloka, therefore you should know that Jaghana is Kriyapada and one more Kriyapada is Astu. Okay, Jaghana and Astu, these 2 are Kriyapadas. Then we have to search for Karta. Karta is not there here because there is no Prathama Vibhakti or Tritiya Vibhakti Shabda. Yaha is there. Yaha is Karta. Yaha Ragadi Rogan Satatanu Shaktan Asheshakaya Prasutan Asheshan Autsukya Mohad Ratidan Jaghana. Okay. Tasmai Apurva Vaidyaya Namaha Astu is a sentence I am making. I am identifying first what is Kriyapada. I have got Kriyapada Jaghana. Isn't it? Jaghana I got. Kriyapada. Now I have to make this is not needed for Pada Vishleshana. Directly we will go to Anvaya. Now I have to ask questions. I got the this Jaghana Kriyapada. Jaghana Kriyapada I am putting at the end. Jaghana. Then I am asking question. What is Karta here? Yaha Jagana. Who has killed? Jaghana means killed. Hana himsa gatyoho dhatu, han dhatu. Yesterday we have discussed on hanti shabda. Its Jaghana is lit lakara rupa. Lit lakara means unknown past. Anadyatana bhuta. Ajnata bhutakala is called as Jaghana. Therefore, we know the meaning now. Jaghana means killed. Who has killed? Yaha. Who? Who has killed? Who has killed? Who? Like that is only meaning. Who has killed him? It's a meaning. Therefore, Yaha. What about Anushaktan, Prasrutan, Asheshan, Aratidan, Rogan, these all things? This is Dvitiya Bahuvachana. If it is Dvitiya Vibhakti, it is confirmed that what it is? Dvitiya Vibhakti will be, the Karaka will be only one. Which can be, that is? Dvitiya Vibhakti can have only one Karaka. Karma. Karma Karaka. Therefore, these all are Karma. Therefore, Yaha, these all Rogas Jaghana has killed. Tasmai Apurva Vaidyaya Namaha Astu. Salutation, bowing to that special physician. Isn't it? Tasmai Apurva Vaidyaya Namaha Astu is a Anvaya. After doing Anvaya, directly we will be telling the common meaning. What is common meaning? Ragadi Rogan, diseases like who all are done. Salute to the special physician who has removed Raga and other diseases which were causing anxiety, infatuation and unhappiness by continuously attached to all bodies and spreaded throughout. This will be the meaning. Bhavartha, that also can be Shastrartha. Vagphata believed that God is the unique physician who is potential in eliminating all sorts of psychomatic disorders such as passion, greed, lust, jealous, anxiety. Ragadi means what? Raga, the Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsara. These are called as Ragadi. That I will be explaining in Shastrartha, because that is special thing here. In Vachyartha I am just explaining Raga and other Rogas over. In Shastrartha I am explaining what all those other Rogas means. Ragadi Roga, Raga and other Rogas. Raga is one Roga I have understood. What all others? Others are Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsara. In the place of Kama, Raga is used because it is almost synonym, like looking same as Roga. Therefore, he has used the word Raga there. These things, if we explain, our thing is done. Next, what we have to do? We have to tell Sandhi and Samasa. Now, I have to go back to this one, Shloka, and I have to make Sandhi and Samasa. Isn't it? First, Sandhi. Here, we can divide however we want. Means, as per the meaning, we can identify the Sandhis and Samasas, Vyakarnavshas. If I know now, Ragadi Rogan. This Shloka only I will take, and each one I can easily make it grammar point. Isn't it? Yeah, Bhavartha is done. Next I have to make Sandhi and Samasas. Anvaya Lekhana. Padacheda is over. Now my work is making Vyakaranasha. Isn't it? What all the Vyakaranas are there? Raga Adi. I have Sandhi. Therefore I will mention. Better first to mention Samasas, but you see how it is possible. However, I have Shloka here. I will take out this. Okay. Vyakaranansha, I am telling here. Ragadi Rogan. First I will send Samasa. Which Samasa it can become? Ragadi Rogan. Ragadayah cha asau rogaha cha. Which Samasa? Which Samasa? Ragadayah cha asau rogaha cha. If cha asau comes, which Samasa?
Karmadharaya, sir.
Karmadharaya.
Ragadi roga. Ragadayah cha asau rogadayah. Rogaha cha. Raga and other rogas. Okay. Satatanu shaktam. Here also we can have Samasa. Which Samasa it is? Same. Satatam cha tat anushaktam cha. This is also Karmadharaya only. Karmadharaya. Next, Asheshakaya prasrutan. Na shesha, ashesha, one samasa is done. Then asheshaha te kayaha, it will become once again Karmadharaya samasa. Ashesha kayeshu prasrutaha is once again one more samasa. There are three samasas in this. Okay. Ashesha kayeshu prasrutaha. Na sheshaha asheshaha nan tatpurusha samasa. Asheshaha te kayaha. Here it will become once again Karmadharaya. Asheshaha cha te kayaha cha. Okay. It is Karmadharaya samasa. Ashesha kayeshu prasrutaha will become Saptami Tatpurusha. Asheshan once again Nan Tatpurusha. Na Shesha Atseka. Autsukya Moharatidan. Here, which samasa we have to make? Autsukya Moharatidan. Which samasa can be there? Yes? Yeah? Yes, which samasa? Autsukyam cha moha cha aratihi cha. Autsukya moha ratihi. Which samasa?
Dvandva.
Dvandva. Okay. Autsukyam cha moha cha aratihi cha. Autsukya moha ratihi. Autsukya moha ratim dadati iti. One more samasa also we can make here. Autsukya moha ratim. Okay. Moha ratim dadati iti. Which samasa it is now? By seeing Padavibhaga, you should tell which samasa.
Upapada Tatpurusha.
Yeah, Upapada Tatpurusha. Therefore, Autsukya Moharati is having Dvandva samasa. Autsukya Moharatim Dadati iti is having Upapada Tatpurusha samasa. Apurva Vaidya. Which samasa we can do? Apurva is
Na
purva apurva. Very good. There also we can make na purva apurva. Then apurva vaidya.
Chaturthi Tatpurusha.
No, ending we should not see vibhakti. We have to see what is the meaning, which vibhakti we are adding in between. Okay. Apurva vaidya, special doctor. Therefore special is what? Visheshana. Isn't it? It is Visheshana. Therefore which samasa will happen? If Visheshana is there,
कर्मधारय
कर्मधारय. Apurvah cha asau vaidyah cha. Apurva vaidyah. In shloka, we should not see the final vibhakti. Final vibhakti we have to leave and we have to take the original word. Example, ragadi rogan is there. Don't be confused. Rogan dvitya is there. Don't confuse that. Because that has come because of the this one sentence making. It's not because of samasa. Okay. The original word is ragadi roga. Satatanu shakta. Asheshakaya prasuta. Ashesha. Autsukya moharatida. Apurva vaidya. These all the samasta padas. We have to keep them in the mind and we have to try to identify the sandhi, samasas. Okay, samasas are done. Sandhis also we have to tell here. Which all the sandhis are there here? Ragadi, there is one sandhi, isn't it? Ragaha, raga, adi, ragadi, savanadirgha sandhi. Then what else? Raga, adi, savarnadirgha, ragadi, rogan, satata, anushakta, there also once again savarnadirgha. Then satata anushaktan, asheshakaya prasrutan, asheshan, autsukya moharati, moha aratidan jaghana, yo purva vaidyaya namostu tasmai. Okay, what else? Which else sandhi is there? Remember the shloka and tell. Moharatidan. Yes. Yo purva. What is sandhi?
रूपा
Purva rupa. Yo purva and namostu. These are purva rupa sandhis. Okay. And then aratidan jaghana. One more we have. Which sandhi it is? Aratidan jaghana. Yo purva. How to divide that? Yo purva? It is yaha plus apurva. Here two sandhis are there. One is visargasya utva and then purva rupa. In both are having this one only. Okay, visargasya utva is also there, purva rupa is also there. Namostu also same. Namaha astu. Visargasya utva and purva rupa. Same thing is there. Okay. Aratidan jaghana. Which sandhi? Na has changed to nya. It was na and that na changed to nya. Therefore, na was tavarga, takara. And nya was chavar. Nya is chavarga. Then ta has changed to cha. Therefore, it is chutva sandhi. Chutva sandhi. Okay. Aratidan jaghana. Chutva sandhi. Like this, Savanadirgha sandhi is there. 3 Savanadirgha sandhis, 2 Purva Rupa sandhis, and 1 Chutva sandhi. And Samasa also we have seen. This much if you write, that is enough. What are the things we have done? First we have done Padacheda, then Anvaya, then after that we have done the Bhavartha and Shastrartha, then we have identified the grammar points. Okay. This is the way we have to do for all the shlokas. The pattern has been understood. Is there any question in the pattern how to write the Anvaya? Okay. Clear? What are the things we have to do? We have to first do the Padacheda, then do the Anvaya, then make the Vyakarana Vishesha better in exam orientation ways, if you go, Vyakarana Vishesha we have to tell and then Artha. If it is 10 marks question, we have to go to Bhavartha as Shastrartha. If it is 5 marks question, we can just one write Artha. Okay, Padacheda, Anvaya, Vyakarana Vishesha, Artha. These 4 things. Pada Vishleshana is not needed for the exam. But to understand proper Anvaya, we need Anvaya, this one, Pada Vishleshana. As a topic, how to understand those things. But in exam, we don't have to write Pada Vishleshana. Okay, means identifying which Anta, which Linga, which Vabhakti that the Pada is. Those all the things is Pada Vishleshana. Okay. Okay. Any doubts in this? We'll see one more shloka. Then it may be clear. Okay. After prayer, he is telling Athato Ayushkamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamaha. Atha Ataha Ayushkamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamaha is a sentence. Okay. Padavibhag. Atha Ataha Ayushkamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamaha. Pada Vishleshana we can do Atha Ataha are avyayas. Ayushkamiyam is Ayushaha Kamaha, that is some differences. Those all things we don't want. Next, Anvaya. What is Kriyapada? We have to search first. Vyakhyasyaamaha is Kriyapada. What is Karta? There is no Karta in this sentence. But we can identify Karta. Because the Kriyapada is Vyakhyasyaamaha. Uttama Purusha Bahuvachana is used. In Uttama Purusha Bahuvachana, what will be the Karta? Karta will be Vayam only. Therefore, automatically it is taken Vayam as Karta. Okay. Karma Pada is Adhyayam. The Visheshana for Adhyayam is Ayushkamiyam. Therefore, Atha Ataha avyayas, as it is we kept, Vayam Ayushkamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamaha is a Anvaya. Athotaha Vayam Ayushkamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamaha. Vyakhyasyaamaha is Lrit Lakara, Bhavishyat Kala. Bhavishyat Kala, Lrit Lakara, Uttama Purusha Bahuvachana. If Uttama Purusha Bahuvachana Kriya Pada is there, automatically Karta will be Vayam. Therefore, Vayam Ayushkamiyam Adhyayam Vyakhyasyaamaha. Next, Vachyartha, exact meaning is, after that we will explain Ayushkamiyam chapter. Only that much. After that we will explain Ayushkamiyam chapter. But Shastrartha, if it is asked, after praying the god, Acharya Vagbhata will explain Ayushkamiyam chapter, which means quest of long life. This chapter is for those who desire to have long life. Okay, just explained what is Ayushkamiya Adhyaya. Okay, that is Shastrartha. Okay, this is the way we have to do. This was not so much important shloka, therefore we will go to the next one whole shloka only. There we will see. Ayuhu kamayamanena dharmartha sukha sadhanam ayurvedopadesheshu vidheyaha paramadaraha. This shloka you can see. Ayuhu kamayamanena dharma artha sukha sadhanam is one word. But to show that there are different words but they are having samastha pada, I have put hyphen, but it is not compulsory. Okay. Dharmartha sukha sadhanam ayurvedopadesheshu is also one word. Vidheyaha paramadaraha is also one word. Therefore, here padacheda is not needed only. Already the words are having padacheda. Only we need anvaya here. Okay. But still, if padacheda is asked, we have to write those things. Because of this only, if we write as it is, the evaluators may think that nothing is done. Shloka is written as it is. Therefore, what we can do in these situations, while writing, we can make it Dharma, Artha, Sukha, Sadhanam. We can put hyphen and identify each words. Then at least it look like okay, it is divided. But still, we know that it is Samasta Pada. It is not a different pada. We know that, but still we have identified each words in between them. That we can do. Okay. Ayurvedopadesheshu vidheyah paramataraha. Now, Anvaya, if we are to make Kriyapadam kim, we know the meaning. Therefore, vidheyah is Kriyapada here. And who is Karta, who should follow? The person who want Ayuhu. Ayuhu kamayamanena. Okay. Where Paramadaraha. Karma pada is Paramadaraha. It is in Karmani Prayoga. Yesterday we have discussed Karmani Prayoga. It is in Karmani Prayoga. Ayuhu kamayamanena dharmartha sukha sadhanam ayurvedopadesheshu Paramadaraha vidheyaha will be the proper Anvaya. Okay. We should go on asking questions and then we will be getting answers. The proper Anvaya we will get. Okay. The first question on the Kriya Pada will be who has done. Okay. Vidheyaha is Kriya Pada. Who should follow? Ayuhu kamayamanena. Kamayamana, the person who is desiring. What he is desiring? He is desiring Ayuhu. Therefore, Ayuhu kamayamanena. What should be done? Paramadaraha vidheyaha. There should be utmost respect. Therefore, Ayuhu kamayamanena paramadaraha